It's never easy to talk about mental health. It could be such an awkward conversation. As awkward as me recording in a wrinkled shirt. But that's never a bad thing, as long as we have authors that write about it. So this next book is 5 short stories. And each of those stories teach you a little something about mental health. Shadow monsters and courageous hearts. Stories of recovery to empower and inspire. Let's do a quick breakdown of the book. There are 2 parts of the book. Part 1 is composed of 5 short stories. They're all told by the perspective of animals. And at the end of each story, you get these conversation questions. Part 2 is behind the story, which goes in more detail to each of the symptoms. Story 1 is The Courageous Heart. That's about a fox that's battling past traumas, but doesn't really know it yet, until he gets help from some friends. Part 2 is about a mouse that on the daily makes sure that he's safe and sound inside his house, because there's a monster that's after him. But with the help of a kind badger, they're able to fight the monster together. Oof, I'm getting anxious thinking about it. Story 3, Finding Someone There, is about a young squirrel that's really independent, but not in a good way. With the help of a hare that kind of gets on his nerves, but is nice enough to join him on his search. For what? He's missing something warm. Will he be able to find it? And warning, you are going to get attached to these animals because they're all the same characters in all different stories. Together it's like this big story. Story 4 was my favorite story until I read Story 5, which is about a rat that's not really appreciated by people or cats or anybody. Until you meet some friends that I'm sure you're familiar with by now. That teaches him that he doesn't have to be shameful about who he is or what he is. Because sometimes that can lead to the coolest tales. Story 5, Whispers, is so far my favorite story. It's about grief. When Fox stops by to help Baby Rabbit, she found out during that she lost a friend. But which animal was it?